resources and those that depend on the sea. Jamestown is one of the biggest coastal communities in Accra. In the heart of what has now become a slum is the Korle Lagoon. Once upon a time, it was the habitat for aquatic life, mainly tilapia, mudfish, crabs, and shrimps. What remains of it today are sachet rubbers, empty plastic bottles, and other types of solid wastes, eat banks, drowned in the stench of feces from residents who do not have toilets in their homes.
The
plastics you see here are from some of us who gather our rubbish from our homes and come and dump them in the sea. Instead of them to gather the rubbish and properly dispose them, they wait until it's raining and then they pour them in the gutters and the lagoon. When they pour them in the gutters, the rainwater flushes them through to the sea. And this is the outcome of our activities at home. And this causes havoc for we the fishermen. And that's why sometimes we catch more plastics than fish. As for the plastics, it is in abundance. It's everywhere along the beach. The plastics at the beaches are really worrying us, and we pray something is done to flush out the plastics from the ocean.
Kwesi Nyako is a fisherman here in Jamestown. He viciously laments how plastic pollution has affected the fishing industry.
Machine nala audio dum abda that time na oponusu nsu why kase asachina abam ano sanya be careful papa nyame nda adom ambo once na rubber no abaje chin machine no na tabun no audio won yamano so okobofo.
It's been difficult for us. When the tides are heavier, we tend to suffer because some of the plastics entangle our outboard motors, and if care is not taken, one may get an accident. It entangles the outboard motors often.
No wala na ma rubber wa chu machine no ana sa wo pusuru mpona chu machine po anya yo de awo fomu ha na ali piana akopum ana sa achi machine na ana ye ne ya wodwuma ne ya befi unsem na daadze na ngasa no we he no ana sa achi per awo machine udum so wo sa chibo wa ankohwe bada ayo abohwe daadze.
It's almost sunset and the day's toil is almost over. Kwesi Nyako is sorting out the crabs he caught that day, separating the big ones from the tiny little ones. The golden sunset casts its shadow over the old-looking canoes just nearby. People like Kwesi Nyako, who are the most affected by this problem, say a lot needs to be done to save the industry. Even though he yearns for a change, he is cautiously optimistic that something will change.
Complex na dam robbers na den obi fi kolenum ti na mesmo yihu ya ahonyen edu mi se yakopo na yato ebo na ewura nkotin yempa na mkrumpo ti da mesmo yihu da nsunu do bola pinyen wo nsunu do ya spark machine yere kwa afa ya machine ko pelen.
The garbage really worries us. Diapers and all manner of garbage are really a nuisance to us. We can go fishing and return with virtually no fish. All of them will be plastics. The plastic often entangle the propeller of the outboard motor. The garbage emanates from the Korle Lagoon, and we also contribute immensely from our various homes. We generate the rubbish from upstream, and it flows directly into the sea. When they bring the rubbish and you tell them to send them to the appropriate place, they won't even mind you. When we cast the net, we don't catch fish. We rather harvest diapers, rubbers and other stuff.
baller pad complex nyamanyama bebree ehun awoso ogbo ebi wo na wo de baller no ko na ebi no mo fa baller no ko wo ba la info be 1 o'clock 12 o'clock wo ba na aboto ogupu na no nsuru sa odo ko nsunu.
Kojo Ejumakun, another fisherman who has been in the industry for years, paints a picture that's not entirely different from that of Kwesi Nyankun. The huge dip in their catch, the incessant accidents on the sea, and the garbage in the sea worry him gravely. As he sits, a dozen fishmongers walk past him after the day's work. He reminisces how clean the beaches were yesteryears.
Ocean-bound plastic is a critical issue, and there has been